Today we're going to Petoskey, Michigan, to yet another Sun Outdoors resort. I'm really excited because I've never been here. We're going to explore its lovely downtown, the longest timber tower suspension bridge in the world. We're gonna get on a ferry to neighboring Bay Harbor. We'll go on a hike at Petoskey State Park, then a beer garden and a distillery. Stay tuned because another thrilling RV adventure is next. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Good morning. It is almost time for departure, but let me tell you, this has been a great stay. Very nice RV park here. I thought erroneously that they didn't allow Class C's. I think what they don't allow is Class B's, and it makes sense because they want everybody to be self-contained. I don't think they have like a lot of bathhouses and all that stuff, so you're expected to use your own facilities here, which is fine. That's what I do. You know, I hardly ever use bathhouses or anything like that, and they don't have a laundry either. But other than that, the owners are super friendly, super nice, and everything is super well maintained, very clean, and yeah, someday I will return here. Now the road will take us a little farther north. We have to go around the peninsula into Petoskey, and that's where we're going next. On the road again. If the internet worked, I could tell you exactly our ETA, but I already turned off Starlink, and yeah, the internet in this area, I mean, at least AT&T, not great. But then again, nothing is perfect, right? Last time I checked, it was a little less than 2 hours. So I'm checking over there. A checkout over here is at 11. Checking over there is at 2. So I have about an hour to kill. I'm gonna try to show up early, see what happens, because I do need to do laundry and other housekeeping stuff. So yeah, can't connect to Google. It'll connect eventually. If not, we might be going in circles here. If not, we'll do like we did in the 1990s. You know, look for a sign that says Petoskey. How did we do it in the 1990s? Here we go. 1 hour 47 minutes. The internet finally came back.
In 400 feet, turn right.
Yeah, I'll take a long break at the halfway point.
Right.
Really have to go around the Grand Traverse Bay here. This is such a lovely area that I had no idea about. I had only heard of the sand dunes, but it definitely deserves more time. The main reason I came is I had 2 extra days between the Winnebago rally and my video shoot with Sun Outdoors for their YouTube channel, and I'm so glad I did. And where we're going next is another place which was not really on my radar either. Petoskey. We're arriving in the outskirts of Traverse City now. Beautiful bay here, although we're encountering some construction and traffic along the way. I guess this is something that will happen at some point in any road trip. We'll take advantage of the delay and enjoy the views. Lots of new construction here in Traverse City. Maybe we should visit sometime. So many places, so little time. I'm going to take a break at this pullout. As I mentioned, I have an extra hour, and even though I may be able to check in early, I don't want to arrive too early. Oh yeah, Michigan has all these roadside parks, and this is a very nice one actually. Let's walk this way. Yeah, we're right next to a lake. I think I'm gonna, take a break, half an hour here, kill some time, because I'm not supposed to arrive at Petoskey until 2 p.m. That's the check-in time, but I'm sure that if I arrive like at 1:15, 1:30, it'll be fine. Look at this lake, right on the side of the road. It's like a rest area with a view. I believe this is called Birch Lake, and it seems to be surrounded by private property. Probably nice houses with their own private docks. Although I saw on the map that there is a public boat ramp, so if I ever get a wave runner, never mind. How about I make myself some coffee on the go? Battery-powered air conditioner. Gotta love that. Anyway, in the morning I usually make my coffee with my mocha pot, as you've seen before. But this thing fell off in one of the bumps on the road. When it is just a quick coffee in the middle of the road, I use my Nespresso. And Nespresso has one peculiarity. The resistor, that creates the heat element, turns on and off rather quickly. So most of the time I can run it together with the air conditioner without really overloading the inverter. And that's what I'm going to attempt to do right now. It cycles on and off, like 2 seconds on, 2 seconds off. And let's look for this is one of my favorites. It's called Cafecito de Puerto Rico, Puerto Rican coffee, which, as you know, it's very similar to Cuban coffee. It's not practically the same, right? So let's see if we can overload the inverter. Now we pipped for the first time, the inverter, but we're almost done with this. So yeah, it is complaining because it is going slightly over 3,000 watts for a split second there. Yeah, I should stop this soon. It is stopping soon anyway. No, this one is pretty big. So we're able to successfully make coffee with the air conditioner on. Yeah, we're still about 40 minutes away. I'm gonna have my coffee and hit the road. Cheers. We're arriving at a town called Charlevoix. Very busy downtown, lots of traffic, lots of pedestrians. People had told me about this area of Michigan, but I had no idea. We must come back and explore beyond what we've done so far. This, by the way, is Round Lake, which connects Lake Charlevoix with the larger Lake Michigan. I have a feeling this is an area best enjoyed with a boat. Or a friend with a boat, rather. I know it's been a long preamble, but here we are finally at Sun Outdoors, Petoskey Bay Harbor. Very nice site. Well, here we are, just arrived at the Petoskey Sun Outdoors, and I believe I positioned myself as strategically as possible in order for Starlink to work, right? Someone left a big range here. Everything seems to be nice and fine. Yeah, my Starlink is right here, so this tree might affect it a little bit, but north is that way, so we should be fine. I don't need to do any live stream or anything. It'll work for regular uploads and whatnot. So I'm gonna unhitch and get ready. The only thing in this place, in this position, and I might be able to back it up just a little more. I'm gonna need the 2 lengths of Stinky Slinky to make it work. Well, did 2 loads of laundry, so maybe now we can have a little fun in the pool.
Yes, laundry had to be done. As you know, it's not always fun and games. I know it's a hard job, but someone's gotta do it.
Well, good morning. Today's our first day of filming with the crew. So, yeah, they pick up the garbage for you here. So we're going into Petoskey, into a coffee shop. So, yeah. Good morning from Petoskey, and there's a meter, but it doesn't start until 9 a.m. It is 8:30, so maybe we'll be done with the filming before then, huh? If not, it's a pay by phone, so I'll just activate my app. Let me jaywalk here across the street. Very picturesque downtown.
This is the coffee shop where we're gonna start filming. I think it is just a shot of me getting coffee and saying something on camera.
Well, it's the most important meal of the day, or so they say.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, Trevor?
So they say.
So they say.
We're here to find out.
Anyway, they have like 20 different flavors out there, but I'm classic. I'm just having a regular old boring latte. Okay, we're gonna start filming soon, so I'm excited because we've never been here before. Time to go.
We're actually gonna stay a little longer, so I'm gonna pay for parking just in case.
This is weird. The app never said how much it was, but I've got 3 hours.
Yeah, when I'm working with the crew for the Sun Outdoors videos, they're a priority, right? They're hiring me to host the show, so sometimes I don't get to film as much as I would like to.
We're going to the lakefront to get some footage, and yeah, everything looks better with water.
Yes, many times we're on the go, on a tight schedule, but don't worry. If anything, I'll get to show you some behind-the-scenes stuff as well. I still get to sneak in some shots of downtown here before we have to go.
Well, as I mentioned, I'm working with the crew, so I don't get to film all that much, but the filming was successful. We went into the coffee shop, we did some shots here, establishing shots at in downtown, and now we're going to the Skybridge, Michigan, and that is gonna be a 25-minute ride. Let's do it.
We're getting some rolling hills, which is kind of unexpected. But in fact, we're going to a place called Boyne Mountain Resort, a ski resort. A whole 1120 feet of elevation. I think this far north, you don't really need to be very high. There's gonna be plenty of snow, and if not, they can make more artificially, so as long as you have a slope, you're good to go. Oh, check this place out. Very pretty. I think we're almost there. Here I am, although I'm not sure where I'm supposed to park. Google Maps brought me here to this parking lot, but it doesn't look like what I'm looking for. There's supposed to be a ski lift that we have to take to get to the top where the Skybridge is. I'm going to go all the way around while I call them. Ooh, by the way, very nice resort. Look at that clock tower. Looks like something from the Alps, maybe, or something like that. I'm gonna go back to the parking lot and just walk to the resort. It is obviously this way.
It is actually prettier than I expected.
Alright, found them, and now we're going back to the ski lift. And let me tell you, it is one of those places I would love to experience at my own pace, sometime in the future. At least, now I know it is here.
Skybridge, Michigan's second bridge. Well, this one is closed, so there must be another one.
I guess the first bridge would be the Mighty Mac, right? The Mackinac Bridge.
Here we go, Mountain Express. So it is open. They need to remove that sign. Okay, we're going on the fun one.
Yeah, they restarted it.
That'll be terrible, just hanging by her back. Yep, pull that down. Alright, you guys are gonna come up.
Alright, yep.
Thanks, man. And then when you guys sit down, quickly lift your feet up so your feet don't get trapped under the chair, okay?
Good to know. Okay, here it comes, and pull down the thing. Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Feet up and pull that bar down.
Watch out, watch out. There you go. Aha.
Nicely done, sir.
We're rolling.
Of course, I'm riding with Brecken, the cameraman from Temple City Studios. He gets to ride with me on all these adventures.
Good shot.
And we've made it to the top. Very cool to see the resort and the clock tower down there. As I said, not the highest elevation, but any elevation is good.
Yeah. This is quite the view from up here. Well, as I was saying, who knew Michigan had mountains? Look at that view. And it's a beautiful, looks like a Bavarian town down there. Maybe one day I'll visit the real Bavaria and have a lager.
Now what we came here for, the Skybridge.
Okay.
Just walk right into it. And maybe even walk like half the bridge.
Yeah, Trevor is like the creative director, script writer, Rachel would be the producer, and Brecken is DP, sound engineer, and the jack of all trades. I think my building is, quote-unquote, talent? Who knew, right? It's a little wobbly up here, and this is not even the halfway point. Now this is the halfway point, and we even have a glass bottom for an even more thrilling experience. Do not attempt if you're afraid of heights. This was fun. I can see Rachel, Trevor, and Brecken all the way out there by the halfway point now.
Oh, that was a cool experience doing the Skybridge. Now we're gonna walk it back, of course. The food truck is closed.
At this point, I'm getting a little hungry, but I think we're going to break for lunch after this. Not a whole lot to do up here except for relaxing, playing some games perhaps, enjoying the good weather and the views.
What a view, huh?
What?
Check that out. Oh man, this is really cool.
This is the view from the halfway point.
What goes up must go down.
No, apparently they're from marketing with the mountain. I don't understand a word you said, but
All right. I guess I have this thing in the middle. I almost
Yeah, the idea of me being by myself is for them to shoot some cinematic footage of me on the left.
Ready, sir, at this yellow line, stand up and head directly left so the chair
Yes,
can
sir.
pass. And here we go, up.
All right.
There you go. Walking it off, Robert. That's perfect. Nice. Great.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
Turn west on Cliffsweller Drive.
And now let's get in the car and I think we're gonna go for Mexican in town. They have a zip line.
Take the next right onto Boyne Mountain Road.
Well, next we're gonna have lunch and then we're getting on a ferry. Not to an island, it's just like across the bay, which is interesting. Should be scenic.
Continue for 16 miles.
16 miles. I'm glad I put gas.
This is where we're gonna take the ferry.
Well, as I mentioned, we're going to get on a ferry, on a boat here real soon across the bay. I don't think we're going to an island or anything like that. It's just the other side of the bay. Boats are always fun. Hopefully it's a little cooler in the water too. Someone left their shoes at the beach. Look at that. Well, that sank like a rock.
We're gonna walk on the breakwater for a little bit. We still have some time to kill before our departure.
The crystalline waters of Lake Michigan.
There's the lighthouse. Well, not really a lighthouse, I think they call it a beacon station.
I think we're gonna miss the boat. She thought we were boarding at 2:15. They're sailing at 2:15. Yeah. You know that Mexican food I had is somewhere up here. I thought it was gonna be the Harbor Princess, but it is the Little Traverse Bay Ferry. In the nick of time. In the nick of time. I'm just creating drama for my movie here.
Right over here. Around. That's where we come.
Anchors away.
That is one cool machine. I believe it is called a hydrofoil board. This body of water is Little Traverse Bay. And we could have really driven to Bay Harbor, but it's more fun on a boat, not to mention scenic. Being able to see everything from the water, from a different perspective. Here we are, arriving in Bay Harbor. Ooh, I like the architecture. It looks French, like Second Empire style.
It's beautiful up here.
Bay Harbor, by the way, is an upscale village with deep water access for mega yachts. So, yeah, we're going to walk around a little bit and do some filming along the upscale shopping district.
Cool town.
We're also doing some filming at Brandy's.
But I forgot to film the burger. But that smash burger was amazing. Maybe I'll grab a screenshot from the Sun Outdoors video. But anyway, dinner with the view. This was great. Brandy's here. They even have that coconut water. I wish they put a little rum in it because.
4 minutes.
This was a quick, fun stop. Now we're gonna get back on the boat and back to Petoskey we go. We could have taken a 10-minute Uber ride back to our car, and we are literally like 5 minutes away from Sun Outdoors. But everybody thought it would be a good idea to get on the ferry, and let's face it, had we taken the easy route, we wouldn't have been able to see all these lavish mansions lining this very private and protected port. Let's just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Actually, the ferry is making another stop before getting back to Petoskey. We're going across the bay to Harbor Springs, and then we're going back to Petoskey. Just like that, another day comes to an end. Tomorrow we'll continue exploring. It's a brand new day at Sun Outdoors, and that port you see in the distance, that happens to be Bay Harbor, where we were yesterday. We are literally that close. Let's get underway.
Well, good morning. Today we're going for a hike at it's called Petoskey State Park. We're doing the old Baldy Trail.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, this is way cool.
Don't be fooled by the apparent remoteness of this trail. We're right in the middle of civilization here, right next to a factory and shopping malls. It's still very cool though to have this island of wilderness here. This half-mile loop, climbing to the top of a dune actually.
Wow,
Just another walk in the woods. Yes, sir?
I wonder if
They
I
keep
could-
interrupting me, you know? You know, these trails always feel longer when you're going up and up and up relentlessly. But I could use the exercise. Between Spain and the cruise, I've gained like 10 pounds, so yeah. As I always say, never forget to look back because sometimes the best views are just behind you.
Well, yeah, it's not that spectacular, but it's still a view nonetheless. We're almost at the end, and there seems to be a short spur going to the summit.
Okay, I see. This is the spur that goes. I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah. And here we have a picnic table to rest after that super long hike of 0.44 miles.
A little anticlimactic, if you ask me.
It's a little muddy up here. I'm glad I brought my hiking boots. So nice of them to put a bench here with no view. I'm just gonna take a break. Well, this is like a behind the scenes shoot here. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
77.
Well, now we've got nowhere to go but down. It's always more fun on the way down, especially on the sand. I think we're lost. Check it out. All of a sudden.
And that's it. We're going down to the beach for one final shoot at the state park, and then it is lunch. Here we are at the beach. Really surprised at how nice Lake Michigan beaches are.
I like this way, and plus we got the light kind of coming this way at us. Okay.
You got blue skies back there too. Kind of.
Lots of driving involved as part of this series. We're back in downtown, and now we're going to a beer garden / food truck haven.
And we're back in downtown Petoskey, and we're going to this beer garden called the Back Lot. They have some food trucks. So here we are. Let's get some food. Ice cold IPA to start. And then I'm getting a gyro. I'm beeping, so let's check it out. I can't believe I called it gyro. Gyro. That was really good, actually exceeded my expectations. And now we're going to a distillery, as you do.
Oh, check out the fog rolling in. That's wild. This place, by the way, is also right next to the RV resort. Check out this drone video I took earlier from the resort. Here's where we're gonna do the customary interview for the Sun Outdoors video and taste some bourbon actually. Here's a map of the Great Lakes. We are here-ish, and tomorrow we're going there-ish. It's a pretty cool place. I believe the owner said it used to be a horse ranch. Very nice lounge area here on the upper level.
Lounge with the view.
This is kind of a behind-the-scenes look at the video shoot. Most of the content is on the Sun Outdoors video. Actually, most of the content is on the cutting room floor. They really edited the whole thing down to just about 8.5 minutes.
Got me a bottle of bourbon, as you do, and I think this is it for today. I was thinking of flying the drone, but the fog has rolled in, so you can't see anything. So maybe tomorrow morning.
I was tempted to go out to eat, but on second thought, I've been thawing some shrimp, and it's been a while since I had a home-cooked meal. I'll start, as usual, by slicing an onion. 2 onions, actually. They are pretty small. Some olive oil. Add the onions. Salt. No, not oregano. Black pepper. And some garlic. A lot of garlic, actually. I'm crossing into Canada in a couple of days, so I want to have the least amount of food possible. You know what's next, right? Smoked paprika. Oregano. Cumin. Cayenne pepper. Maybe a little basil. And turmeric. Yes, that's the beauty of cooking without a recipe. You can add whatever you want. Cooking wine, of course, gotta have that. And last but not least, some tomato puree. Yeah, these RV stoves never produce as much heat as the ones at home. Finally, we add the shrimp, which should cook quickly. And we've got ourselves shrimp Creole. Yum!
Well, I couldn't get that stove to get hot enough, but I think it's gonna be good. Let me taste. Actually, it is good. Well, Petoskey was fun. Now, destination Ohio. I think I'm gonna spend the night at the Harvest Host. We've been to this one before, so it should be okay. It's Paper Moon Vineyards in Vermilion, Ohio. And then tomorrow it's Geneva on the Lake.
Welcome to Ohio.
Oh, thank you. Well, check it out. The more you know. They have RV parking with electric hookups here at the Turnpike, the Ohio Turnpike. That's new. I didn't know. Parking permit required though. Just a quick coffee break, and we continue towards Vermilion. It's pretty hot. I might have to use the generator today. Well, I reheated myself some of those white beans I cooked a couple of days ago. Running the generator because it is a hot one tonight. It is 91 degrees out there and still 86 in here, but it's gonna cool down. And it is raining. Well, cheers, bon appetit. I'll see you tomorrow. Going to another RV resort.
On the next one, we're going to Geneva on the Lake, Ohio. Until then, thank you so much for watching and see you on the road.